Hello everyone, I'm Jodylynn and welcome to Aging Naturally, where we talk about non-invasive, better aging solutions for the mature skin. If you're new here, welcome. I've had great success with changing my face with a good skincare routine, SPF daily, and the help of beauty devices. So if that's something that you're interested in, please subscribe. I would love to have you. Today we're going to be talking about the Ziip. And I'm going to be giving you my overall impression. I have used this now for probably about a month. So I feel like I have a really good idea of some pros, of some cons of this device. So let's get started. If you've been following me for any length of time, you probably know that these are the only two microcurrent devices that I've ever even tried. The Oralift Mini was the first microcurrent device that I purchased a couple of years ago, and it started me on the beauty device journey. And then I went in and added in the Oralift QT. These are both from the same company. They are both from 70 Wellness. And the reason that I have not tried anything different is because these devices have two modalities. They have the erase modality and they have the educate. The erase is going to help lengthen fine lines and wrinkles, and the educate is going to help to lift and tone. Every other microcurrent device only has the educate. They only have a lift and tone feature, which is why I went with these, because I really loved having both of those modalities, especially when we're talking about under the eye area, because you really should not be toning this area. You should really be lengthening. So I haven't branched out at all because nothing has really impressed me. And then along came the Ziip, and I was really intrigued. And this is actually microcurrent paired with nanocurrent, which is two different types of technologies. And it looks very different from any other microcurrent device, that is on the market. So that's why I purchased it. And I am all about creativity and innovation. And I find this to be super so creative, and I'm loving it so much that I reached out to Ziip and asked if I could have an interview with Melanie Simon, who is the founder of the Ziip, who helped create this device, and she loves nanocurrent. So she is the CEO, co-founder of Ziip, and yeah, so she has agreed. I'm not sure yet. We haven't set up a time yet, but that is coming soon. So I'm super excited about that. So any additional questions that you have about the Ziip, please let me know in the comments section, and I will create a list. And yeah, we'll ask her about this fun device. So this is a microcurrent device, so it is going to help to lift and tone the face. It is also going to help to minimize fine lines and wrinkles, and there are just a lot of other benefits for microcurrent. It also increases ATP, which is cellular energy, and that cellular energy really depletes as we age. Increasing that cellular energy is going to keep the cells more youthful. Now, this has also got nanocurrent. It's something I've never heard of just until this device came out. Microcurrent and nanocurrent are both electrical current. Nanocurrent is going to be a lot less intense than microcurrent. And the way that I've kind of heard her explain it is that nanocurrent is more in tune with the body's own current. And it is going to have cumulative results, and your overall skin health is going to become healthier. Microcurrent is really going to help to lift and tone, build that ATP, and is going to be that lift and tone effect in the here and now. When this is using microcurrent, it goes up to 400 microamps. What I find to be super interesting about this device are the different waveforms. So there are different waveforms between the electricity that bounces back and forth between these two probes. So I'm going to kind of show you a little visual here, but those waveforms do different things in the skin. When you're doing a treatment, there's a lot of different treatments, and you can tell that something is, the treatments are all very different, and they're all very different in how they work on the skin, depending on what kind of effect that, you know, the skin is trying to produce based on those wave forms. I find that super cool and very interesting. This is definitely going to be the device that you will feel something. So if you don't like facial stimulation, this is not going to be the device for you, because you are not able to change the intensity on this device either. It is definitely not going to be like my EMS device from Medicube. It is not going to be like that. This contracts the muscle, and I mean, this is really intense. Ziip is more of a tingling feeling sensation, and sometimes you might get some twitching in the face. It doesn't bother me at all. I actually like to kind of feel something in the face because I feel like it's working, and that's just me, but I know a lot of people don't like that. So just keep that in mind. Let's talk about how you use this. You do need the app to use this. I love the app. So I love the treatment plans. She's got treatments. She also has actual plans that you can go in. You've got the 30-day, you've got the beginner 14-day, you've got the 21-day, you've got preparing for an event. I downloaded the app before I even purchased this because I really wanted to look at all of the different treatments. And I found them to be super cool in that it makes me feel like I'm kind of going to a spa. I think it's curated very beautifully. And Melanie Simons, is the one that does all of the treatments. And I love that. One of the other reasons I love this device is that you're using it really different on every treatment. It's super cool. Like with any other Myolift device, you know, you're usually going in upward motions. Really, that's really all that you're doing. And that really goes for NuFace, for Ferrero Bear, just any other microcurrent device. With this device, there are treatments where you're doing different movements, which I thought was super cool. I just really love that. Like there's a time when you're doing this and you're pumping. I'm assuming it's moving lymph is what I'm getting. She doesn't really talk about that. But I just love that she's doing certain techniques are a little bit different. You're holding in certain places at a certain time. It's just really super cool. Treatments can run anywhere from 2 minutes all the way up to 15 minutes. I haven't seen anything over 15, so just kind of keep that in mind. It really depends on what you want to do. I like doing a plan. Because she just kind of walks through. Today you're doing this. Today you have off. Today you're going to be doing this. I love that. It's like no brainer. This is what I'm doing. It takes the guesswork on what I should be doing out of the equation. You will definitely need the gel. Let's talk about the gel. That is how the price is different. There is one gel that I think is the silver gel, and this one is the golden gel. I got the golden gel. I think it's the silver gel that's a little bit less in price. I will put it here. But I wanted the golden gel. I went all in because I really loved the ingredients of this gel. It has 5 different types of growth factors. It has peptides. It has 24 karat gold and hemonite to calm and strengthen the skin. This does not have gold flakes. So just so that you know that, because I just don't like the gold flakes. In this bottle, super heavy duty. It is recyclable, just so you know. I love this gel. And I love it also because it's kind of more like an oil consistency. It's the base is glycerin and then water. So it's got this super, like when you put it on, it looks like you kind of have an oil on the face. And I just love it. It does have a scent to it, but it's very, very faint. And, you know, you are wiping it off, so that doesn't bother me. But this is probably my #1 gel that I've ever used for microcurrent. I love the ingredients on here, and I think it's amazing. Let me tell you how I am using this. I'm continuing to use my RF, my radio frequency device, because that's a completely different modality. Pairing microcurrent with RF, that is completely how I changed my face. I will link that video if you want to know more information about that. So I continue to use my radio frequency with this, but I am only using the Ziip for right now. I'm not using the Oralift Mini. I'm not using the QT. I am not using my EMS either because I'm just curious to know if this could continue to maintain my results without using EMS. So I am curious about that. I'm going to continue to use this throughout the end of the year. That's going to be 3 months total of just using this for my sole microcurrent. And I'm not using the Venus underneath the eye. I'm actually using my Nira, which is the at-home laser, just so you know that, because I am testing that device. But so far, I'm loving this. I'm loving doing the treatments. You know, I actually enjoy the treatments and I enjoy listening to her. She has a really nice, calm, soothing voice, a little bit of jazz music in the background, but nothing too overwhelming. Let me talk about some cons, which I've already kind of discussed. You cannot change the intensity of this device. So you will feel some muscle stimulation. There are times when she goes up, she goes down in intensity. So just make note that. Also, it does require the app. That could definitely be a con to some. And of course, you will feel muscle stimulation. There's no way to get around that. So just make note of that. Let me tell you what I've noticed since I've been using this. Since I've been using this, I do notice a glow in my skin. I feel like, now I don't know if that's from this or if that is from this or just both of them working, you know, together. I'm not really sure, but I do like the beautiful glow that I get from this device. I also really have been enjoying it. Like before this video, I went and did the primer treatment and I just feel like my skin looks super healthy, super hydrated, just great. It was 2 minutes, you know, before putting on my makeup and I just really like the effect. Now, when I use microcurrent or Oralift Mini and I have tried to do these devices before an event, you know, even a couple of hours, it just kind of zaps out like all of my moisture. And I feel like my skin is just a bit dry after a couple of hours and it's hydrate, hydrate, hydrate. You need to hydrate regardless when you're doing microcurrent, but I just didn't see this. Like I'm not seeing that when I use this, which is what I'm really loving as well. So that's all the information that I have to share with you on the Ziip. So I will let you know, of course, make sure that you're subscribed if you want to see the interview with Melanie Simons. And then of course, I'm going to keep you updated on this device, but so far I am loving the Ziip. Let me know if you have any other questions. Let me know what questions you have for Melanie Simons. So, and let us know if you have the Ziip and if you do like it, or if you've just found some difficulties with it. We would all love to know. So I hope you liked this video. If you did, please go ahead and give it a like. Make sure you subscribe, hit that notification bell so you do not miss my upcoming videos. Until next time.